Happy Sunday, everybody. Happy Sunday. We're back in the minis. So, what we're going to do today is we're going to do the 2:15 race, which will start in 15 minutes. Yep, start in 15 minutes. We may do a little bit of practice for our league race that we got for tonight, because we're going to be doing some V8 supercars at Albert Park 2022. I've done a little bit of practice, so I kind of know where the circuit goes, but I would like to test some of the tyre compounds, because there's some strategy involved, so that might be quite fun. So we're going to grab our 15 minutes practice.
Radio check.
Spotter, radio check.
Make sure our crew chief is on. We're also going to see if we can get our overlays working as well. Good stuff. Right. So I managed to get into 119s yesterday, but that was very, very brief. I think I only did one lap in the 119s. And I can get it a high 120.
There's a car approaching. Don't cross the white line. Watch your mirrors. Okay, make those calls, please, Claire.
Clear left.
But I can't consistently get into the low 120s, which is quite annoying. Whoa, handbrake turn.
Right side. Clear right.
I think it's possibly because I'm not getting a very good exit to this corner. Plus, I don't know if I was actually, when I was doing the qualifying and I got the 119.
Yellow flag, sector 1. Your rear brakes are cold.
I don't know whether I
Green
had
flag, sector 1.
draft assist or not. I did have some lower fuel, and obviously because this is such a light car, it helps. But I would like to be able to get low 120s in race pace.
Sector 1, yellow flag. Sector 1 is clear.
Front wheel drive is still a bit of a mystery to me. And I suppose this car is quite different to any of the other front wheel drives that would be raced normally, because it's technically a road car, not a racing car. There was actually a mini
Sector
Cooper,
1 is yellow. Sector 2 time is
Cooper
okay.
mod,
Green flag, sector 1.
which I think was a different year to this one. And it seemed like a little bit of a different model, and it actually seemed a little easier to drive. It obviously wasn't official content. I don't really know how accurate it was.
Sector 3 time is quick.
But there was less torque understeer, is that the word? Or the phrase? So we had our first race at 2:15 yesterday. We started fourth. There was a little bit of a mix-up with the pace lap. I did end up second. Unfortunately, the guy behind...
Your brake temperatures are fine, mate.
Did get speared by a lapped car, which called off the hunt. So it was a comfortable second place in the end. And then the 8:15 race, I got my first pole position. By not a
Sector 2 time was good.
not a large margin. So I was pretty chuffed with that. So now that I was controlling the field,
All right,
I decided
10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
I decided to lag back from the
Sector 1, yellow flag.
the pace car.
Green flag, Sector 1. Sector 3 time is fast.
And that ended up being a bad idea,
Yellow flag, Sector 2.
because coming up to the start finish,
It looks like Struha has gone off in. Good.
Car left. Clear left.
I got a stop go penalty. So that put paid to my first position. So then I spent the rest of the race trying to fight back from, I think I went down to 12th or something. And I fought my way back
Green
up
flag in Sector
to
2. Looks like P2's gone off in. Gurney.
6th. I nearly got to 5th, but not quite. I ran out of time. I mean, it said that I overtook under the pace lap, but I was in the lead, so I didn't quite understand that. It's Ben Summers.
Left side. Clear left.
Incidents in Sector 2. Yellow flag. I think P4's gone off in. Gurney.
Actually, what I will do,
Sector 2 is now green. Yellow flag. Watch out.
I'll give Ben my setup. I don't know how good it is, but it's what I use, so. I'll give it to him, because we were running fine with fuel. So. Me and Ben will be doing our league race tonight because we're teammates. Unfortunately, we haven't got our custom skins to work with the server. There seems to be a.
Take care, there's a car approaching. Green flag in Sector 1.
On your left. Clear left.
There seems to be a problem with the custom skins. Working on the dedicated server, so. It's a pity because the custom skin that I made for both of us was pretty awesome. Did that on stream a little while back. I'll have to post some pictures on the Sim Racing Online forum. So we've got 16 people on the practice server. I'm hoping that these people will stick around for the race. We did have, I think it was 19 people for the first race, 14 for the second. So, can actually cut some of these corners, but I haven't found out which ones yet. I haven't been able to cut consistently. There's a Retrocon there, and this one you do not want to run wide on.
Sector 1 is yellow. Your Sector 2 time is quick.
Oh, I nearly touched him. I lost about half a second in the braking zone.
Sector 1 is green. Okay, Neil, 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left.
Sometimes can't get on the throttle fast enough. And I'm trying different kind of techniques with when to change down gears.
On your left. Clear left.
Sometimes it feels like it's
Yellow
better to
flag,
change
sector
down
3.
late in the rev range. Other times, it doesn't seem to really make too much difference. I also feel like I'm slow onto the straight. So I don't quite know how I got my 119 in quali yesterday. Because I can only get
Sector 3 time's okay.
within half a second of it at the moment. Hey!
Incident in Sector 1. Sector 1 is yellow. You're a tenth off the pace in Sector 1.
I mean, there are times when I think you got to drive this car really hard to get any speed out of it, but and then again I kind of think, well, maybe you don't. Because
Green flag, Sector 1.
You need to
Sector 2
keep
is
the momentum up.
0.8 off the pace.
So let's exit the practice server. Ooh.
That's the end of the session. P1.
I was also having some thoughts about because we got our 1939 championship coming up. I'll be taking the Mercedes-Benz, so there's a choice of 3 cars. Oh, there's 20 participants. Cool. I'm second in the split, look. So there's 3 cars. There's an Alfa Romeo. Can't remember what type it is. A P3, I think. Can't remember. There's a Mercedes W154. And then there's an Auto Union D, I think. So have we got our the people I was having a battle with in the first race? The person that's got the fastest time, Satoruko Nakazima. They haven't come back after the first one. I think there's a maximum of 30 participants on track. Anyway. So yeah, there's a choice of 3 cars. And we began to quite historic tracks, and I've been having some thoughts about how I should display it on stream, so I've got to do some things with the overlays, which I need to customize them a little. But I have some inventive ideas of what to do with my OBS stuff. I mean, if I was on camera and I wasn't wearing a VR headset, I would maybe see if I could have got a flat cap and a white scarf, you know. But But it should be fun. It's something drastically different from what we're used to doing. You know, it's not a touring car. It's not an open wheel car. Well, not a modern open wheel car. It's something a bit different, which is welcome. And you have to do you do have to make sure you don't forget where your braking points are, because if you forget, even by a few meters, you're a passenger waiting for the crash. So you've got to be patient on the brakes and not be too eager to get on the power either, because it's got a lot of power. Right, let's see how this race goes. So this will be our last of the weekend. This will be our third of the lot as well. Okie dokie. Alright. So I do notice a couple of familiar faces, and I notice some newer faces as well.
It exit is clear. Don't cross the line.
I wonder if you can get away with being in third gear for that corner.
The track temperature's rising. It's now 32 Celsius.
Oh, it's a hot one today. So the server wants me to start and finish in second place today. Now, we did rattle over these curbs yesterday. I don't know if it actually came through on the microphone.
Okay, Neil, there's a car exiting the pits. Heads up.
This
Yellow
HUD,
flag, sector 2.
this HUD is the broadcast overlay that
Sector
comes
2's
with the
green.
game.
We can see Giotto has crashed in Gurney.
It does take a little bit of setting up, but the default template pretty much works from the start. But you can customize it with your own images and your own styles and what have you. It does take a little bit of a while to get used to, because it's all controlled by a web interface. It does have some automation to it, but I would love more. So I can't do anything mid-race with it, so I set it and it just works. But there's some people that have done some really creative things with it. So if you know anything about style sheets and stuff like that, you can really get involved in fiddling around with bits and bobs.
You're quickest overall. Yellow flag.
That's a 120.4.
It looks like Christian has gone off in Collier. Sector 1 is green.
I wasn't really
5 minutes to go.
necessarily
5
pushing.
minutes left.
So it is sometimes very hard to gauge.
Sector 2 is now yellow. Okay, spotter calls please, Claire.
If I'm going fast.
Sector 2 is clear. Sector 1 time is good.
Maybe when I don't overthink it. Maybe that's what it is.
The guy behind has just done a 121.38.
But I'm not a front-wheel drive person. This is pretty the only front-wheel drive that I play in the game, just because there's something a bit
Sector 2
different.
time is okay.
I do like a historic car. Hope your Sunday is going well. This will be our last
Yellow flag in Sector 1.
race control
Sector 2 is yellow.
race of the weekend.
Sector 3 is a tenth off the pace. We think Hello has binned it.
Probably
Sector 1 is
after
now
this.
green. Green flag, Sector 2.
After this,
The leader
we'll be
has just
doing
done
some
a
league practice.
120.36.
So that's the problem about having the crew chief enabled for
Car left.
the practice sessions
Still
and
there.
stuff.
Clear left.
Jim won't shut up.
You've taken a tiny bit of bodywork damage, but you won't feel it.
I don't know why. Did I get a nudge up the rear or something? Now, usually, when I'm doing league races and things, I would have a spectator point of view. So, because I run on a 2 PC setup, I'm able to view from the outside as well. So that's what I'll be doing this
Sector 2
evening.
is 2 tenths off the pace. Incident in Sector 1. Yellow flag.
And that will start around 7:30 UK time.
Sector 1 is clear.
So I'm going to be doing a 60-minute race in V8 supercars with the league that I've joined, Sim Racing Online, and we'll be at Albert Park 2022 version.
Sector 3 time's okay. Yellow flag.
I don't like the 2022 layout. I prefer the older pre-Formula 1 changes. But it is what it is. We did our first round 2 weeks
Sector
ago.
3 is now yellow. Sector 1 is 0.36 off the pace. We think that Mir, Rodriguez and Mouch have gone off in Fangio chicane. 2 minutes to go, 2 minutes.
Which was at Phillip Island.
Green flag in Sector 3.
We unfortunately got spun around early on in the race when we were
Green
running
flag,
quite
Sector
high
1.
up the field.
We need to find a tent in Sector 2.
And we had to fight our way back through. I think we eventually got 7th place. It should be about, if everyone turns up today, should be about 20
Incident in Sector
supercars
1,
on
yellow
track.
flag. Sector 1 is green. We can see Mouch has binned it in Tower. P3. Sector 2 and 3 are pretty good. Sector 1 is 0.38 off the pace.
Some
You've just
faster
done a
cars here today.
120.77. Yellow flag.
Now, because there was some screw-ups with the the pace laps and things, I'm thinking that they've changed the thing to a standing start. Hopefully. So what were the people doing? I mean, it wasn't far. We're doing low 120s. That's pretty good. How much fuel for 10 minutes?
For 10 minutes. We estimate we'll need about 7 litres.
Okay. Amount of torque required before the diverter starts turning torque to one side. I don't know what I'm doing with setups. Not at all. So how's everyone's Sunday going?
Checker flags out. P3.
A relaxing weekend, I hope. Right. Let's see. Is the fuel? It's still practice. We haven't switched over yet. I'm also running the Mr. Bean skin on my car. It doesn't show for other people, but it shows for me.
That's the end of the session. P3.
7. Okay. Right. Let's see if people remember that it's an 80 km/h pit lane. Oh, it's a red light. Didn't realise that.
Pit exit's clear. Okay, Neil, we've got 9 minutes to get a decent lap in. Acknowledged. We'll have spotter calls from here, please, Claire.
Let's get these tyres all warmed up.
Left side. Clear left.
1, 2.
All right.
What are you doing, man?
Still there. Clear right.
That's barely a scratch, just ignore it.
Wasn't a very comfortable entry to that corner, but it was quick. Purple in the first sector. Could have braked way later for that corner. Couldn't get on the power.
New fastest lap for Langer, 120.82. Pole position.
That's a good start.
Yellow flag.
Wasn't the tidiest of entries.
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate. We think Mouch has binned it in Gurney. Green flag in sector 2.
He means Mitch, it's not Mouch. Right, we braked later.
Car left, clear left.
Oh, this time isn't going to set the timesheets alight.
Sector 3 time is fast.
Brake too late. I'm sure there's an apex there somewhere, but I missed it.
Sector 1 time's okay.
Right side. Still there.
Yellow
You're
flag.
really gonna
Left
do
side.
this, are you?
We think Giotto has gone off in Gurney.
Clear left.
You're a tenth off the pace in sector 2. Okay, Neil. 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes left.
I thought he was gonna stay on the right-hand
Sector
side.
3 is yellow.
but-
Green flag in sector 3. Green flag sector 2.
Quite get through there how I wanted to. No. I didn't get the exit I wanted. I mean, I can do a
Green flag sector
119,
1. That's 5 minutes of fuel left. We need to find a tent in sector 2.
but only one of them. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We're coming into this corner sideways. That wasn't ideal.
Yellow flag. Caution. You're a second off the pace in sector 3.
I missed it. I just missed the apex completely. That's 2 tenths gone. It's very hard to make up. Again, it's braking way too late. Again, I now
It looks
think
like
I'm just
Giotto has gone off in the hairpin.
I'm just over driving now.
Sector 3 is green.
Is my fastest lap draft assisted? I don't know.
Sector 1 is yellow.
Alright, let's see if we can build up to a better lap.
Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go. Sector 3 is 0.26 off the pace. 2 litres remaining.
I thought I was going to vault over that.
Green flag in
Then.
sector 1.
Keeping the speed up. Lost all that time that I gained in the first part of the lap in that corner, unfortunately. I think we're going to have one more lap. I don't know how close people are.
Sector 2 is 0.28 off the pace.
My pole time. Oh, those rumble strips hurt.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Right, we've got one more try.
Yellow flag in sector 2. Very little fuel left. Sector 3 time is quick. One litre remaining. We think that Sala has gone off. Green flag in sector 1.
just couldn't get through that corner how I wanted to.
You're a tenth off in sector 1.
I'm 3/10 down. Unless I can do something stupendous coming out of this
That's
corner.
the end of the session. Pole position. Nice one.
I'm gonna have to gain something in this final. Nah. I got close to my initial time. I don't know when I did my first flyer. It was lap 2 and I just got slower. But it was only a 1:19, only just. So. Alright, that's another pole position. That's kind of cool. This is I've only got one win in race control. And it's in the minis. I haven't got close to a win in any of the other series. I'm just waiting for the waiting for it to roll over from. There we go. Set the start in order. Okay. We always double check our fuel, always, because we don't trust it. Right, I believe it's a standing start.
Okay, make those calls, please, Claire.
Right, so we haven't got fuel selected, which is good. Reset VR. Yeah, I seem to be straight in the cockpit, but it doesn't seem like it. Reset VR. Reset VR. Yeah, it is what it is. I wish the seat didn't clip through your head, though. I don't know if we will roll backwards if we change up to first. It's not a pace lap rolling start. Because the safety car isn't there. So. It's a standing start. And we'll know if the klaxons go, that means it's a standing start, so. Oh, it's a formation lap. We just haven't got the pace car this time. Warm these brakes up a little. I mean, even if you don't read the rules, you can kind of guess what kind of start method it is by just what happens. So pace lap rolling start. So I believe unless I see an arrow on the grid.
Green, green, green.
Left side. Hold your line. Hold your line.
Someone made a flyer.
Hold your line. Still there. Clear left.
I went down to first by accident.
Sector 1, yellow flag. It looks like Sala and Milner have binned it in Cunningham.
Alright.
Sector 1 is green.
Have we got a battle on our hands? I know the guy behind me. Hopefully he's kind. Gosh, I pulled out 1.7 in the first lap. What's going on? And last time when we did a formation start,
Yellow flag in Sector 1.
It said stay behind the pace car,
Sector 1 is now green.
but now the pace car wasn't there. It seemed to work a little better, so I didn't get penalised for backing the field up. So that's good. I was kind of worrying. I did check my fuel gauge. I was worried that maybe I did put quality fuel in by accident. Which is why I'm in the 120s. Maybe the guys behind are pacing themselves. I mean, I wouldn't say I'm ragging it, but it seems you actually go faster in this car when you don't, so.
Yellow flag. We can see Summers has stacked it. The gap behind's increased to 2.9.
It's There's my teammate. I wonder what's happened to him. Am I suddenly going to find him on his roof around here or something? He's still on the road, so I can see from my relative. We're looking to gain about 25% in safety rating today. I don't know whether we'll get to platinum. We might be just shy. And we are so close to a silver in driver rating as well. So I gained driver rating in the first race we did yesterday, and then I lost the same amount in the later race, and I'm probably going to gain it back today.
That's 20 minutes to go, 20 minutes.
Because it wanted me to finish second. Which is good. I can't remember who I had to beat, who was ahead in driver rating. I mean, what would be kind of cool is if there was like, I know
fastest lap.
iRacing does like 2 licenses, so it does a road license and an oval license. It would be kind of cool to have like an open wheel license and a tin top license, perhaps. Got the pace. I don't know where everybody's pace has gone from quali. So 18th is pitting. I always think that you got to press the brake pedal as if there's like an egg underneath it, because as soon as you press it too hard, it seems to lift your rear wheels off the ground. And you give it a gentle blip as well on downshift. I feel like it's my birthday. Are they letting me win today? How close are... So second, third, fourth are within a second of each other. So they're kind of on the wisps of draft. Fifth and sixth are right close together. Oh, fourth, fifth and sixth are really close together. Well, maybe fifth and sixth a bit more.
That was a 120.82.
If I win this race, I'm going to celebrate with a chocolate biscuit or 2.
Green flag, sector 2. You're pulling away. The gap behind is now 4.8 seconds.
I mean, every time I'm leading a race, and it's not very often. The clock always seems to go very, very slow. Alright, so we've got a lap car 9 seconds ahead. Just see them just in the distance there. I don't really want to get involved in their battle.
Sector 1 is yellow. We think Mouch has stacked it in tower.
Yeah. So 17 and 18th are quite far off the back of the pack. But they
Your
look like
last
they're
lap
having
time was at 120.45.
a good old ding-dong battle there.
The guy behind has just done a 120.76.
Oh! Suddenly he's come to the party, is he? So I can't relax completely.
Alright Neil, 15 minutes left, that's 15 minutes.
Hopefully I can chuck some lap cars at him.
Yellow flag in sector
And
2.
what I found out from when we were racing...
We think P5 has binned it in Gurney. That's half distance. You're looking good for fuel.
the last 2 races, we had... first race was a disaster with lap cars. But the next race... lap
Green flag
cars
sector 2.
were...
You've just done a 121.20.
played a big strategic part in part of a few of my passing manoeuvres. I was braking too late for that. It should be a braking early and keeping the momentum. I thought I just saw a spot of rain then. And it can all depend where you catch the lap cars. So I'm going to catch them in a real awkward place.
On your right. Clear right.
Yellow flag, sector 3.
That wasn't the best place.
It looks like Struha has crashed in the hairpin. Sector 3 is clear. Yellow flag, sector 2.
I would have preferred if he'd just stayed on the racing line and I could have overtaken him, but he there we go.
Sector 2 is now green.
I had no choice but to do a risky move around the outside and flick it to the to the left for the next turn. Need to get back in the 120s. When am I going to catch this lapped car?
Okay, Neil, you've got half your fuel left. Gap to Langer behind is increasing. It's now 7.6. That lap time was 1:20.20. You've got 10 minutes left. 10 minutes to go.
Oh, second and third have been having a bit of a ding dong. Which has helped me get away. Right, let's see what this lapped car does.
On your right.
Ah.
Clear right.
Caught them both in the same place. Two different ways of letting a leader through. I always feel really bad when lapping cars when they pull off to one side. I don't want a lap car to pull off to one side, ruining their race or slowing themselves down on account of me. I want them just to stay where they are, and I'll find a way by. Plus, it kind of stays predictable.
21.28.
8 minutes to go. Got Carl ahead. Carl actually races in our Sim Racing Online League. Let's see where I catch him. If I get to him before the end of the race. It's 6 seconds ahead and 7, just under 8 minutes to go. It looks like the cars behind are having a right old battle and a half. I'm just kind of happy that this is a simpler affair than normal. Just need to keep going. I did hope that there would be like more historic cars to go with this, because it would be nice to have like a Ford Mustang, a Lotus Cortina, an Alfa Romeo GTA. It is a proper historic racing. I mean, for the price that this car sells in the sale, it's only £1. I don't know how much it is usually. Maybe a £5 or something. It's a bargain. And the level of detail in the cab as well is awesome. See all the dials move in, and I mean, I kind of want to reach out and pull open the window, you know. Didn't quite get that corner right.
Okay, Neil, you've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining. Sector 1 is 0.31 off the pace.
Well, Van Uwick, the person that was in second, has now dropped down to 5th. Sad. I don't know. Ooh, what happened?
Car left. Clear left.
Was a little unexpected.
The gap to Langer behind is now 8.1.
Alright, 5.5 minutes to go. Keeping an eye on my lap times, just to see if I'm...
That's 5 minutes remaining. We can win this.
Yes, we can, Jim. You're very observant. Very observant.
Your lap time was 1:20.35.
That's the kind of pace I want to be doing. Maybe could have changed up to 3rd a bit later than that. I actually find myself leading in my seat whenever I go around the corner. It's a really bad habit of mine. I should be sitting back. So they've still got to get around the lapped car. So hopefully they catch it in a really awkward position. I hate going over those curves. I don't know if it comes through on the microphone. It probably does, but it's...
Incident in Sector 2, yellow flag.
I mean, if I had any loose teeth, they would come out, I would imagine.
Sector 2 is clear.
I mean, usually I do a race replay analysis for the races. If there was any kind of incidents or anything that happened,
Sector 1 is clear.
I needed to look at.
We think that Arnaud has gone off in Cunningham.
But nothing has happened in this race. Just been on my own for the entire 25 minutes or so. Which, yeah, I suppose it's not too bad. Like 2:33. That means that the probably... We've got 2 laps to go, I think. Squeeze the brake too hard. So they would need to close up 7 seconds in 2 laps.
Incident in Sector 2. Sector 2 is yellow. That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes. Green flag in Sector 2.
Right. Well, we're definitely doing 2 more laps. I did post on social media when I was announcing my stream. I said, let's go out with a bang. So, could this be considered a bang? Although I shouldn't count my chickens until they're hatched, as the saying goes. Just gotta keep the wheels on my wagon. 5 minutes of fuel left, so I did overfill. It's better to overfill.
All right, Neil. 5 minutes of fuel remaining. 5 minutes.
Better to overfill than underfill. It looks like second and third might be still up for grabs.
1 more lap to go. Stay focused. Yellow flag.
I missed my gear shift lever then. Oh, they must be nose to tail. Second, third and fourth, looks like.
Yellow flag, sector 1.
I mean, I kind of want to see the battle.
Green flag, sector 1.
So they're going to be drafting over the line.
Perfect drive, absolutely flawless.
No, I'm not going to be able to see them. Whoa, very close. Very close indeed. Well raced, chaps, well raced.
On your left. Clear left.
Nice. Whew. So we did go out with a bang. We went out with a bang. Oh. Quite enjoyed that, even though it was a bit lonely. I'm hoping that I did the pace lap okay. I don't think I've actually led a pace lap before properly, so that was Ben is just coming through the final turns. I don't know where Ben started. But finishing 10th, that's not too bad. Out of 19 runners. It's only 3 DNFs. Oh, he does change down. Oh, please don't tell me he must have already finished. He was just going around the track again. He did change down quite early there. That was... Yes! Silver! Silver! Nice. We have a silver one in our driver rating. Well done, Ben. Top 10 for you. I thought you'd accidentally blown your engine there at the end, but... Look how close I am to the top there. Plus 30%. And quali contact with a cone, of course. Of course I have contact with a cone. Ah! Where's the result breakdown? I want to know the... Oh, look at that! Look at the gain! I was the top gainer in both. How about that? But I'm hoping the pace lap was okay. 7 places, Ben. I did hear that it said Summers went off or something, and I checked the relative, and it showed me it showed that you were still going, so but that's up 7 places to 10. That's pretty good indeed. And did have someone within a second of you at the end as well. But how many? We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Some of them weren't there. We didn't have some of the people. I think some people joined but never even started. Like 3 people joined but never started. Which is strange. I do wonder whether there are some people that are doing like the iRacing thing of tanking their driver rating so they can get easier races. So they sign up to races but don't do them. Because I didn't see those people in the event, so. Well, there we go.